barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. So, I just got to say this, dog. The LDBC, we everywhere, dog. Man, we fucking everywhere. Hey, what Black Fight fans say? We the mob, dog. We the mob. I had to spend all day in the Apple store getting shit done. You know, I got new programs and shit, and I am like technically inefficient. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get it with this board and all this. Spent the whole day at the Apple store, basically. And don't you know, we had a guy working at the Apple store, man. That shit. Barbershop conversations. I'm like, yeah, nigga, what's popping, nigga? Anyways, man, it's just a good feeling when you know you're really, honestly, I'll say this for real, when you're reaching the men that you aspire to speak to. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I've only been a black man, and I only know life experiences through being a black man. So, but anyways, moving forward, man. So it's official. He's fighting Fried Green Tomato. Terence Crawford is officially not pound for pound the best fighter in the world. And this is just simply on welterweight resume. Y'all see the Bud Crawford fans don't come in here and say, oh, but he unified 140. Listen, I told you, I don't give a fuck who you dated in high school. I don't give a fuck who your ex-wife was, or what friends you used to know that's in your phone, and how you used to score 30 points a game, or how you fucked 5 women in one day. I don't care about that anymore. I care about what you're doing today. And his resume goes as such: Fried Green Tomato, Amir Khan, Jose Benavidez, and Jeff Horn. What grade would you give that resume? Was he the pound for pound best fighter in the world? Yes. Andre Ward had to prove he was the pound for pound best fighter. Remember, Sergey Kovalev was ahead of him at light heavyweight. Was ahead of him at light heavyweight. Remember the poster? Pound for pound. Remember the poster? It said pound for pound best, or whatever it said. Y'all remember that? All right, now people are going to say I'm hating. No, I'm just tired of this conversation. He is simply not the best pound for pound best fighter in the world anymore, because all he wants to do is fight mid-majors. Now, y'all got to convince him to grab life by the horns and challenge himself. You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, the fight is going to happen between Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. I 100% believe it. Sooner than we can anticipate it. But I'm just strictly talking about best fighter in the world. I'm not talking about percentages and 70-30, 60-40, 50-50. I'm strictly, when you go on the pound for pound list, he cannot be the best welterweight with that resume. Simply can't. And one might argue Sean Porter might be better, because he's 2-1 against good to great competition. Danny Garcia, Ugas, lost to Errol Spence. One might argue Sean Porter might be the second best welterweight in the world. I'm just being real. I'm taking away the emotions. I'm taking away all the theatrics, the Hollywood, and all that. No, I'm just strictly going off of resumes at the welterweight division. You can no longer say Bud Crawford's last fight at 140 pounds was August 19th, 2017. He is 2 years and 4 months removed. September, October, November. He will be 2 years and 4 months removed from that division. I repeat, he will be 2 years and 4 months removed from that division on December 14th. Okay? Now, if you want to anticipate his next fight, it will be close to 3 years, because that fight is already set. So now he will be 3 years removed. And are we still going to talk about who he did at 140? Who he beat at 140? How many belts he accomplished at 140? Imagine if your business partner said, you know, you guys are starting your own business, right? Your own insurance company. And he says, you know, 2 years ago, I was the manager, and my office grossed over $20 million. Meanwhile, 2 years later, you guys are starting your own business, but you guys are barely making ends meet. You're barely making the rent. You're barely making payroll. So you guys understand where I'm coming from? What have you done for me today? Your yesterdays are supposed to prepare you for your todays, and your todays are supposed to prepare you for your tomorrows. Make sure somebody write that shit down, okay? Because at the end of the day, I don't want to hear this Bud Crawford shit. He's the best. He's not pound for pound the best welterweight in the world. He cannot be. I'm officially taking him off my barbershop conversations. He is not the pound for pound best fighter in the world. Because let's go through the resume. Andre Ward took him 3 fights. His 3rd fight, he fought Sergey Kovalev. His 3rd fight. In 9 months, time, he fought Brand Barrera, and then Kovalev. It took him his 3rd fight, he fought the baddest man in the world, as they said, right? It was number 1 versus number 2. I think Floyd was retired or doing what he did best. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, we got to call a spade, man. And I'm tired of all this, man. He is not the best fighter in the world anymore. All right. In any other capacity in your life, if someone hadn't done nothing great in 2 years, are they still great? Or are they still living on the past? You know what I mean? Dallas Cowboy fans. Notre Dame Irish. What is it called? Irish, Notre Dame Irishmen? Is that what they call it? The Fighting Irish in Notre Dame. USC Trojans. The list goes on and on. These guys are just UCLA basketball. They ain't won a championship since '94. Like, everyone is the John Wooden days. That was fucking 50 years ago. Come on, man. So let's calm it down and let's talk in common sense and reality. This ain't no hate Bud Crawford video. He is no longer the pound for pound best fighter in the world. And if you disagree with me, put it on a $100 bill and send it to me. All right, don't put it in the comment section. You're wasting your time. I'm gonna read it, but it ain't gonna have no merit. And we'll talk about this tonight. I may change the subject. Terence Crawford is no longer the pound for pound best fighter in the world because he's fighting tomato cans. That's it. He's fighting below average competition, right? What do y'all say about Deontay Wilder? The Deontay Wilder haters, what they say? Oh, he fought cab drivers. Well, what does Bud Crawford fought? Right? That's all I'm saying. Keep this, as what they say, keep the same energy. I'm keeping the same energy. I'm being consistent. You know what I mean? So, how about he fight the pound for pound best fighter in the world at 140? Isn't that what Errol Spence did? Mikey Garcia, he was a pound for pound best at 140. He was the IBF champion at 140. So don't misequate that, okay? He literally only moved up 1 weight class. All right? So let's call a spade a spade. I ain't protecting nobody in this video. All right? 4 fights, 2 years and 4 months later, he's still fighting below level competition. He hasn't fought a B level opponent yet. I don't even know the guy's name. People called me today, say he's fighting. I said, who is that? Someone was on the show last night, and I said, who is that? I didn't even know the guy's name. I just know him as Fried Green Tomato. And Mean Machine, Green Machine, either the two. You know, I don't even know the guy's name. I bet you can't even pronounce his name. So barbershop conversations, man. Bud is officially, he's not, I mean, what is he, number 3 now? What is he, number 3? I mean, I don't know. I got to sit on the pound for pound list, you know, but I mean, anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Everything is falling in place for the show. It's coming to play. It's coming in order. And we're going to go live tonight. And we're going to have a good time tonight, man. I got some, y'all not going to realize the difference, but you'll realize the difference in comparison to my old lives. I got state-of-the-art shit. Just got to get another light so y'all can see me, because it's at nighttime. You're not getting no organic light through the windows and shit, so they didn't have... Oh, shit, I can go now. I'm glad, thank God, I can go now and do that shit now. I'm glad I was talking to y'all motherfuckers. Beautiful. Let me get over, because I was in Manhattan Beach at the Apple store, and now I can go to the Guitar Center off of Artesia. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I wish one of the LDBC members worked at the Guitar Center. Shit, I need that 10-20%. Shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So anyways, man, I love y'all. It's a great day. I did a whole bunch of nothing today. Gave a 3-day notice, man. I let this woman not pay her rent for 2 months. You know what I mean? See, here's the sad thing about it. She's on Section 8. See, here's what I don't get. The lady's on Section 8, and she won't pay her rent. I don't understand that shit. Like, why wouldn't you want to pay your rent when you're on Section 8? You know what I mean? Like, it don't make sense. She's only paying $200 a month, and Section 8 is paying the thousands upon thousands of, well, you know, $1,500, and she pays $200, so she pays $1,700 a month. But all she got to pay is $200, and she ain't paid in 2 months. Now, people gonna say, "Oh, Fred, be nice, be kind," but I mean, I gotta run a business, right? Right? If a motherfucker shorted you 8 ounces, right, or if a motherfucker shorted you 10 CDs, you know, you on the street selling CDs, or someone shorted you 50 T-shirts, you slinging T-shirts on the street. Oh, it's not much. It's only $2 a shirt. It's $100. But when it's a habit, you know what I mean? What are you supposed to do? You know, I done had 30 conversations with the woman. I don't want to evict the woman, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, pay for what you need before you pay for what you want. I repeat, at the end of the day, pay for what you need so you don't, and then you pay for what you want. You know what I mean? Food and shelter. Shelter and food. You know what I mean? Take care of that shit first.
Now turn left onto Prairie Avenue.
Y'all know I'm on Prairie. So at the end of the day, I'm out this hoe. Anyways, I ain't going to be here by the time this video uploads. I'm going to upload it when I leave. So I don't get no haters. No Bud Crawford guys coming in the Guitar Center coming to get me and shit. Anyways, man. Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. And we everywhere, man. We had a guy at the Apple store say, "Barbershop Conversations." I'm like, yeah. He said, "You look a lot leaner." Hey, I'm about 10 pounds lighter in person than on this TV, than on this. I look bigger. I look more full on here. But in real life, I'm way more leaner and in shape. I just want y'all niggas to know that. So just in case y'all niggas want to try something with me, you know what I mean? Don't think I can't slip no shit. You know, I can defend myself to get away. You know, I ain't saying I could beat up everybody, but I can definitely get away. And I ain't no fighter anyway. So Barbershop Conversations, man. What a day, what a day, what a day. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I love y'all at the end of the day, man. Stay grinding. You know, stay grinding. Stay grinding. Bet and believe on yourself. If you have a 9-to-5 job, that is your primary investor to your independence. Okay, I repeat. If you have a 9-to-5 job, you working first shift, second shift, third shift, your job is your primary investor to your independence. All right? Barbershop Conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.